is that James Harden and the Clippers were working on a trade, and here's Kawhi's reaction.
Yeah, there were some reports that came out about the possibility of James potentially being traded before the deadline. Is that something that comes as a surprise to you, or had you heard that that could be a possibility?
Yeah, of course. That's a surprise. I was playing, so yeah, it's a surprise.
What are your thoughts hearing that?
I have no comment on it. Respect his decision or whoever decision it is. And that's it. He's still gonna be my boy, and trust the front office. So.
Do you feel like maybe weighing on you guys at all to the team?
I'm not gonna talk about that. So y'all ain't got no questions about the game.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're breaking down a press conference that isn't about basketball. It's a raw, unfiltered look at the human toll of NBA trade rumors. The Los Angeles Clippers, in the middle of a game, had reports break that James Harden and the team were working on a trade. After the game, a visibly frustrated Kawhi Leonard had to face the media, and his reaction, a mix of shock, deflection, and clear irritation, tells you everything you need to know about the state of that locker room. This is a masterclass in reading between the lines of a superstar under pressure. The reporter asks the inevitable question: does that come as a surprise to you? Kawhi's answer is immediate and dripping with subtext. Yeah, of course, that's a surprise. I was playing, so yeah, surprise. Let's break that down. Of course. It's so obvious it's almost insulting to ask. But the key phrase is, I was playing. With those two words, Kawhi draws a line in the sand. He's separating the world of the players, the court, the competition, the focus, from the world of the front office and media rumors. He's telling us, my head was in the game, doing my job, completely unaware that the foundation of our team was being discussed in real time. This is a massive indictment of the communication, or lack thereof, within the Clippers organization. When asked for his thoughts, Kawhi goes into full lockdown mode. I have no comment on it. This is the corporate, media-trained response. He knows anything he says will be fuel for the fire. But then, he immediately follows it with a personal touch. He's still going to be my boy, trusted for nothing. This is Kawhi trying to protect the human relationship from the business. He's saying, whatever happens with the NBA, James is my friend. That's separate. It shows he's already compartmentalizing, trying to shield a personal bond from professional chaos. But then, we see the rare crack in the typically stoic facade. A reporter asks if the rumor weighed on them during the game, and Kawhi, visibly irritated, snaps back, I'm not going to talk about the game. I'm not going to talk about that. So y'all ain't got no questions about the game, not asking questions about James all the time? This is the moment of pure, unfiltered frustration. The superstar is calling out the media's entire focus. He's angry that their performance, their effort, the actual sport they just played, is being completely ignored for the sake of drama and rumor. It's an athlete's plea to be seen as a competitor, not just a piece on a transactional chessboard. He's essentially saying, we just battled for 48 minutes and all you care about is gossip. This clip exposes a massive vulnerability for the Clippers. Trust is the most important currency in a championship team. Trust in each other, trust in the system, and trust in the organization's plan. These reports, and more importantly, the star player's clear lack of prior knowledge, shatter that trust. How can you fully buy into a win-now message if you think the roster could be dismantled at any moment, and you'll find out from Shams Charania mid-game? It also shows the brutal reality of the NBA's trade deadline period. For fans and media, it's an exciting, gossip-filled spectacle. For players, it's a period of intense anxiety and professional instability. They are assets, and their lives and friendships can be upended by a phone call they're not on. Kawhi's surprise is the surprise of every player who has ever been traded. The feeling that the business side of the league operates in a shadow world they're not privy to. The Clippers were finally building momentum, finally looking like a cohesive unit. Now this. Even if Harden isn't traded, the damage might already be done. The seed of doubt has been planted. and Kawhi Leonard's face, his short answers, and his pointed frustration gave us a front-row seat to that damage. What do you think? Is the player's shock a sign of poor communication from the Clippers' front office, or just the harsh, unavoidable reality of the business? Does this kind of mid-season turmoil eliminate the Clippers as legitimate contenders? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want more breakdowns of the real, human moments behind the NBA headlines, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.